Hey, chiropractors, welcome back to another episode of Dr. Dave's Elite Chiropractic Coaching, where we're going to teach you how to grow your practice, enrich your life, and have sustainable wealth. Now, if you've ever felt overwhelmed with social media marketing, not knowing what to post, where to post it, or how to actually get results, you're not alone. Today's topic is a game changer: social media strategies for chiropractors. I want you to listen in and listen in very, very, very closely because we're going to cover how to choose the best platforms for your clinic and ideal patients. This can be a game changer for you and your office. I want to teach you how to craft content that gets real engagement, how to stay consistent without spending all day on your phone, which can be a bear. Also, how to take all of those likes and actually convert them into patient visits. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media. Because every week we're going to drop additional marketing ideas, management strategies, and mindsets that help you grow your practice like wildfire. Plus, if you're a chiropractor that really wants to grow your practice and you want a custom strategy to dominate your market, book a free 30-minute discovery call with me using the link in the description down below. All right, let's get to it. There are two fatal mistakes I see chiropractors make. Number one, trying to be everywhere. You can't be everywhere at one time, so relax. Or being nowhere because it's too overwhelming. I'm guilty of that one. Let's simply ask yourself this: where is my ideal patient spending their time online? And here's a quick breakdown because I want you to get this right. Facebook, for instance, is great for ages 35 to 65. Ideal with community posts, educational videos, events, and even Facebook groups like Moms of Sarasota, where I'm currently located. Instagram, for instance, is fantastic for visually branded content. Stretches, tips, behind the scenes content are all very, very popular on that platform. Don't forget TikTok. Yes, TikTok. Fast growing, short form videos is king. If you're trying to target millennials or Gen Z, this is a gold mine. They're all using TikTok. YouTube. YouTube is evergreen content. Great for condition specific education and long form trust building. This is where you get to really make an impact. How about LinkedIn? The hidden gem for wellness talks, HR networking, and partnering with local companies. Don't forget, LinkedIn is really all about business to business transaction. It's not really consumer to business. So make sure you're using it appropriately. Here's a real example. One of my coaching clients only posted on Instagram and TikTok, and her 30-second back crack videos got millions and millions of views. Another focuses on Facebook and has built a loyal local following of middle-aged runners because they put in a lot of content about long duration running. Pro tip: you only need to be consistently active on two platforms. Pick what fits your best patient demographic and your content style. Once you know where to show up, now it's about how. How are you going to do this? I'm going to give you 6 types of high converting chiropractic content, educational how-to tips. You need these to kind of help out, such as fix technique in 60 seconds or 3 stretches to help sciatica relief. Retainable pain points. If you sit all day, your back hurts, this is for you. Also, don't forget to use humor. Add trending audio. Be real. Patient testimonial videos, reviews, or photos with captions. Meet Maria. She couldn't walk about 3 weeks ago without pain. Now she can. Also use behind the scene office tours. Show them your office. Talk about birthdays, celebrations, different staff fun days, or even morning coffee ritual. This builds a lot of authenticity and a lot of familiarity with who you are. How about breaking down case studies? This is how we helped John avoid surgery with just about 8 weeks worth of care. Include real data, but in a casual way. Live or real series start a weekly live Ask the Doctor how to do it. Maybe Fix It Fridays or Mobility Mondays, but be consistent. Only take about 15 minutes every week to build trust and boost your algorithm juice. So I'm going to give you three hooks. Sorry, three hooks in the first 3 seconds. Number one, quote this. This is a tip. Saved my client from back surgery. This is a tip that saved my client from back surgery. How many people are going to freeze and take a look at that? You're going to get lots. How about this one? Quote, if you've ever felt pain getting out of bed, watch this and make it a point. It really has to be a little bit more on the dramatic side. Even though it's simple for you and I, it is dramatic for the patient. Here's a bonus. I love to use captions, emojis, and hashtags. People scroll with sound off. Text on screen boosts about 3 times. Let's be honest, you're busy. Between adjustments, running a team, and managing the business, you don't have hours a day to make TikToks. And I don't expect you to, and nor do I want you to. Here's how you win with less time. Step number 1, batch your content creation. Every time when you do this, sit down, create a list. I use AI all the time to help me create lists of things, topics to allow me to talk freely, such as this video. I use AI to help me get started and I build it from there. Set aside about 2 hours every week or about every 2 weeks to get this content done. You need to film between 6 to 10 videos in one go. You can change your shirts if you want to mix it up a little bit. I know I keep 2 or 3 on hand so I can switch out every 3 or 4 videos just to make sure that the content looks fresh. Not that you're trying to lie or cheat anybody, but people do like that visual difference. So go ahead and change it up from time to time. Step number 2, you need to plan ahead. Use a calendar, such as a simple planner. Just write it down on paper. Mondays, do educational videos. Wednesdays, you're going to do personal stories. Fridays, you're going to do testimonials, or maybe you're doing a case study. But be consistent, and you can list those down, and you can accumulate those over the course of 1 to 2 weeks. And that way you can start posting on a more regular basis. I also use a lot of different tools, a lot of different small softwares that help me put this together. For instance, Trello. How about Google Sheets or any calendar tool that you like? I know there's a lot available to you online, especially in the Google platform. There's lots and lots of video options for you to help create that content. Step number 3, use automation schedule posts with tools like Ladder or Planoly or Buffer. Also, in some of the social media platforms, such as Facebook, you can create a calendar within your Facebook marketing backend on Meta. You can actually create that schedule so you can release those videos as needed. And also, you can also ask your staff. Ask your staff to kindly help remind them to post things every single week. That way, your social media runs while you're just adjusting spine and you have nothing to worry about. Just do that on a regular basis. Step number 4, repurpose like a pro. You can take the blog that you have and just read it. Read your carousel of your blog and do it on video and answer some basic questions that you might formulate in your head or that patients have asked you about that topic. Now you can take that, chop it up, and take that YouTube video and create 5 Instagram clips. It's the best thing in the world. And there's a few softwares out there also to help you chop some of this up and give yourself an easier way to create these videos. How about taking your patiently frequently asked questions and put them into reels? These are short videos that talk about each one of those Q&As that a lot of your patients will ask you. You just need to talk about them on video. You can edit them real quick and post them. You don't need more content. You just need to learn how to reuse all the stuff that you already have on a regular basis. Let's get tactical. What should you track? Well, as a business owner, you want to track all of it. Your engagements. How many likes and shares and comments are you getting? This shows your engagement, shows you how well you're actually resonating with other people. How about reach? How many people are you actually getting in front of? Link clicks. Are people going to your website? How about booked appointments? This is the ultimate ROI. If you don't know how many people are booking appointments from all the work that you're doing, then you are actually not really focusing on what matters the most. So really focus on booked appointments and where they're coming from. I want to share a quick story with you. One doc I coached didn't think TikTok would work until he booked 4 new patients in 1 week from a simple mid back pain while you're driving video. Super short. I think it was probably 30, 40 seconds, and his phone blew up. He got 4 new patients out of it in 1 week. He's continuing to do that now, and he's getting better. And now he's finding more and more traffic and gaining more patients because of his reputation online. You don't need the viral hits, I promise you. You just need visibility and value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this up. Here's what hopefully I've taught you today. Where is your ideal patients hanging out? You need to decide that for yourself. What kind of content captures their attention? And how do you show up consistently? And lastly, how to track what's working. Now imagine what your practice would look like 3 months from now if 10,000 new people saw you every week online and some of them became lifetime patients. Oh, that would be great. And it's happening every day. I coach lots and lots and lots of doctors, and I get the same results with this. People are constantly engaged with social media, specifically with the short videos. But that's the power of the right social media strategy. If you're doing it right, you're going to get results. If you're ready to build that strategy with me, if you want help creating that personalized content and plan for your clinic's growth, if you want your brand to stand out in a very crowded market, click on the link below and book your free discovery call. I'll help you build a simple, reliable, and repeatable social media system that brings in patients without tech headaches or creative burnout. Because I got to tell you, if you do this right, the amount of exposure you get is quite amazing. I'm just a doctor. I'm just a doctor with 38 years of experience here to help you. And I've reached you. I've reached out to a lot of people, and it seems to hit home. I am not a membership based coach. I do this very calculated with every one of my patients. I do this because I want you to succeed. But I don't want you to forget to like this video. That's the main thing. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I also have a YouTube channel you can subscribe. So for next week's vlog, you'll have to go to YouTube and track me. I want you to take this information and use it to grow your practice. I am giving this as a gift to you. I want you to win. I want every chiropractor to be so successful, the rest of the healthcare community goes, what is going on? Because I believe we have the most powerful tool on the planet, which is our hands and adjusting and take care of that spine. This is Dr. Dave signing off. I want you to keep adjusting, keep growing, and keep showing up. Have a great day.